What's up guys, James from Sikky. Just wanted to lay out the stage 1 Sikky E30 kit. So you can see we got everything laid out here. I'm going to show you real quick each component and what makes it special and the best LS swap kit on the market for your E30. All right, so the main component, the foundation of any swap, is going to be the motor mounts, and that's where we put a lot of time and effort in designing. It's not about just putting the engine in. Back in the day when people used to do swap kits or even putting 350 small blocks and LSs into stuff, they're just, all right, let's get the engine in there. Not much consideration on where the engine's placed. We put a lot of time and effort making sure the center of gravity is as good as it can get. Weight distribution is equally distributed with an extent of not cutting or welding anything. So we want to make this a bolt-in kit so you can do it in your backyard in a couple days with little experience. But 6061 billet mounts machined right here behind me with exacting precision and fitment to make sure this engine sits exactly where we designed it to, and all the other components that we make to go with that kit fit as well. The other thing is we hear it all the time, like, oh, I can get these sheet metal engine mounts from my buddy, he's welding them in his backyard. The reality is the quality is never going to come close to these billet machine mounts. These are CNC machined, they're exactly the same every time, ridiculous tolerances. So this engine is going to be in the right spot. And the main thing too with these components, especially on the E30, it's a tight fitting engine compartment. So if you have that engine out of alignment just a little bit one way or the other, say you want to try to use some Sikky parts, some other brand parts, you're really gambling a lot. Odds are they're not going to fit right. And you're way better off going with the quality the first time and save yourself all those headaches. So do it right the first time is the best advice I can give to you new swappers out there. The other important thing about the motor mounts is the actual bushings. This is what isolates the engine from the chassis, helps remove some of that vibration. This is a high performance urethane though, so it does hold it really stiff. You're gonna have a lot more vibration you want on a stock motor mount, but you also don't want the motor moving around. You've got 300, 400, 500 horsepower in the E30. We wanna keep that horsepower transferring to the rear end. So that job is done by these high performance urethane bushings that we make right here in the USA. The other major component of any LS swap is the oil pan. So back in the day before we started making LS swap kits, it was kind of like an old school mentality, like let's just get the engine in the car and we'll cut the car up and make it fit. So when Sikky came along, we decided that we were gonna change the game. We're gonna make the engine fit the car and not cut the car up so the engine fits, which is why we design specific oil pans that allow proper clearance on the subframes and steering racks, but also allow for an extra large sump, which gives you the oil capacity that's going to keep that engine alive and happy, even when you're beating on it and abusing it. So this component right here is essential in the swap, performing reliably and for many, many years. The main component here to discuss would be this trapdoor baffle system. So we've got a windage tray cover here, and there's trap doors in here that as you go around the corner, the oil will slosh one way or the other, and these trap doors will trap it around the pickup tube, making sure you never suck up air and cavitate and all those fun things that you don't want to do with an oil setup. So that covers your bases there, fits the chassis right, make sure you got the right clearance so you're not, oil pan's not hanging out of the bottom of the subframe, taking hits on curbs and rocks, or you go off track. It's a low clearance oil pan, which is also important for a long living, reliable setup. On the topic of the oil pan, we also have several different options for your oil relocation kit, which means like we remove the filter. In OEM configurations, the oil filter spins on at the oil pan in like a factory LS oil pan setup. So there's not a lot of room when you're swapping engines typically, so we get that off of the pan and we use remote filter blocks. We have several options. This, when you buy a stage 1 swap kit like this, it's coming with the right components for that chassis. In this case, we want the two that are pointing straight down like you see here. Couple that with our sandwich filter plate setup that is mountable anywhere in the chassis, but we also make a bracket that can go where the AC pump would go. If you're not running AC, it's a really convenient location for that. But it's come with this block, AN lines, and even the oil filter. Basically everything you need to finish out this oil system, including this custom-made dipstick that we make. So it's got the right fitment, really high quality dipstick, and it'll get the job done. Make sure you have the right amount of oil in your oil pan, and easy to keep track of that. So last piece of the oil pan puzzle would be this custom pickup tube that we provide. It's made with OEM quality. Comes with the O-ring you're gonna need, and it's designed to fit that specific oil pan that you bought in the Stage 1 E30 kit. Real simple, everything fits together, it works nicely, makes it a headache-free swap. Next major component of the swap is the transmission crossmember. So we make crossmembers that fit all the popular transmissions that are going into the E30 chassis, and same for the other kits that we make. This one happens to be a T56 CD009 compatible versions. So this is gonna get the transmission in the exact spot it needs to be, both left and right and pinion angle. So a lot of people, again, it's just, you can just put the transmission in, or you can put it in the right location, and having that transmission at the right angle to mate up to the rear, and having angles that are happy to keep those U-joints on your drive shaft living for a long time is often overlooked, but something that was considered when we placed the engine in this chassis. So this mount, combined with our high performance urethane bushings, this is a bolt through design, so it isolates it completely from the chassis, pulling out some of that really bad vibration and noise that you don't want, but it also keeps it from moving excessively, which is good for the drivetrain. It kind of keeps things in alignment, doesn't allow any kind of weird angles to come about on the drive shaft and stuff like that. So this trans crossmember has the bolt pattern to line right up with your chassis and puts it right in the right spot with these bushings. And then you have the transmission bracket, which bolts to the transmission and then ties into this. So it locks everything in real strong, takes a ton of abuse, and it's all made here in the USA. So the Stage 1 kit also comes with this drive shaft. Again, made in the USA, high quality 1310 U-joints. That'll take a lot of power and abuse. It's a unique design on E30 because you have to have a removable yoke. The only way to get it up in the chassis is to be able to install this in the transmission, then get this on the rear and then swing it up. It's a real tight fit, but there's not a lot of movement in there, so it's made to an exacting standard just to make this part of the swap real easy. So super high quality. We make this out of steel or aluminum, and I happen to be holding the aluminum version right now. The drive shaft also comes with this adapter puck. This converts you from the E30 flange on the rear to the flange that comes on the drive shaft, and comes with high grade hardware to bolt this up and make it super easy. The kit also comes with the high grade hardware needed to do the installation. This particular E30 kit comes with a couple spacers that actually get mounted on the rear. We have to drop the rear about 3/8 of an inch to get the proper driveline angles with the way the transmission sits in this vehicle. So this is a crucial part of getting that kit in there properly, and this hardware is gonna get it done. So as you can see, the Stage 1 kit gives you everything you need to get the motor bolted in. We do offer quite a few more components that just make this swap that much easier, from power steering to clutch to even fuel systems, cooling systems. So make sure you check out the website to see all the other things we offer. And check out our Stage 2 and Stage 3 kits as well. So headers, wiring harness, the works. You can buy as much as you want or as little as you want. Keep in mind though, from swapping for 20 some years, you don't want to mix and match components from different manufacturers. Stick with one brand, pick a brand you know is going to work well, is the highest quality you can find. Do it right the first time, and that is Sikky. Check out Sikky.com for more info. Thanks for watching.